How y'all doing?
Doing good.
Yeah,
Well,
good.
this is Eva Carolyn. I'm visiting with them in Nashville.
Oh, well, good.
Yeah.
Good. How'd you get over there? You fly over
I
there?
flew down Friday,
Yeah, well, that's
and
good.
yeah, we've been having a good visit.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed all my visits up there. They got a nice place. We all went to, over to Ed and Kathy's last night. Ed has put have y'all ever been over there since they moved
No,
in
I
and put
haven't
that
been there
big
since they've
porch on the
redid
back?
it.
It's just a tin roof, really, but it's nice. You got fans out there, and a lot of people can sit out there and eat away and cook some brisket, beans and stuff, and we all had a good visit. So I'm glad you get to spend some time over there with Charlotte.
Well, I know
Yeah.
that Kathy used to always have a big goings on Memorial Day or sometime around Memorial Day, and then
Well, I think it's her birthday. They brought some cake out there to me, said it was birthday cake. But there was so much conversation going on, I forgot to even ask her if it was her birthday.
yeah, her birthday's the 25th. 25th, and that's Monday, so I guess it was just for her birthday.
Yeah.
Birthday celebration.
Yeah. Well, we all Hardy was there. There, Hardy was showing us pictures of, when you go in Forest Park there, on the one on St. Vincent, there's kind of a round island there. And I don't think the original people ever intended to sell that. But old Hardy got up there and got to be friends with them, and invited them down to the Memorial Day, Labor Day barbecue, and anyway, they ended up selling that to old Hardy. And, he's about like a captain and him. He just hangs out that graveyard a lot when he's in town, and bought steps to go in there and headstones. And Larry said Hardy's going to have to die before he get ready to enjoy all his investments. He said Hardy had he done bought a tombstone with an eagle on it. And Larry said, I'm going to get me one get my headstone's going to be me shooting at the eagle.
Oh, Lord. Well, the last time Kathy threw a big party, Laird forgot to come. He thought it was going to be the next day, and he didn't.
Yeah, he did. He forgot last time I called him and asked him how come he didn't come. He went to cussing and blaming old Joanne and her family for making him forget it.
Well, how are y'all doing?
Oh, we all doing good. Melissa's in the process of moving in with us now. And Zion Toby took one of the trailers yesterday and moved all the beds, the big stuff down here, and she got a storage place right up there on Highway 1. She put a lot of stuff in, so her and Justin and Garrett's gonna stay here until she can get some money up or something to get her a trailer.
So she can get her what?
To get her a trailer.
Oh, okay.
She don't want a single wide. She's wanting a double wide, but she just don't have the money and the credit to get one. And I really hate to mortgage any land to, put one on. Yeah.
Well, those single wides are nice. I've seen some real nice ones.
Yeah.
The one her and Ray had was good. It was 3 bedrooms.
Yeah. Well, my house ain't much wider than a single wide.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind living in one at all. In fact, I may just move over there, get me one, move over there, and let them have his house.
No, I wouldn't mind. Me and Ting had talked about having one, in our later years, and I didn't see anything wrong with it.
No, Sophie's got one now, 'cause old Sophie, she's like us. She got so much damn junk. She sleeps over the couch, and her bedroom is all full of this stuff, like everybody collects. But, yeah, she called me today. Old James is still here. He keeps trying to go to Oklahoma, but he went down and run cool seal on Kendall's trailer and fixed some more stuff for it. So he called and said he done a good job. He said, 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 he maybe next year she just sell everything out down there and move to town, which she needs to do. She, Sophie like Alvin, she won't. She keeps the damn grass cut, maintains it like the courthouse square, and she just works herself to death. So she probably does need. Yeah. Hell, Sophie's must be about 74. Cause I'm 72.
Yeah, she probably is, but eventually seems like she would have to move. She can't depend on Kendall to help her do nothing.
No, Kendall, but Kendall has lost a little over 100 pounds.
Well, that's good. Yeah.
I wish I could lose that much, but anyway, during the course of talking to Kendall down there, trying to find out what she wanted done to her trailer, I went down there with James. She said she told Sophie just go ahead and sell everything except her trailer and just leave her there. But Sophie's paying the damn notes on that trailer. Her trailer ain't even paid for.
No, she's always footed all the bills for Kendall.
Yeah. But Daddy and Mary Ellen and, of course, old Betty Farmer was all there at Cassie's last night.
Oh, they were there? Mary was there? Mary Ellen?
Mary Ellen was there, yeah.
Did Letty come?
Yeah, Letty was there. Letty brought a couple of cakes. And, they were sitting there in the edge of the kitchen. I went in through that side door and sit down there and talk to them a minute. And,
Letty really enjoyed her visit here with Charlotte.
Old Letty just really don't have much of a life except old Mary Ruth. And then Mary Ruth is crazy as a goddamn rat,
But she mailed Charlotte a cake, mailed him a banana nut cake.
Oh, you mean after she come back from up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. She makes the best pound cake of anybody I've ever seen. It must be Mama's recipe because it tastes just like the one she used to make.
Yeah, that banana nut was good too. That was real good.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoy that every time we engaged a bit since we was all young, And old John said she hadn't seen him since 2003.
Who said that?
Said she hadn't seen John since 2003.
Oh, my goodness. I can't believe that.
He just won't come back in. I told Letty the other day, when Albert got sick, I think John was, well, I told Letty, she said that, he'd been that long. I said, well, Albert died may have something to do with him not wanting to come back to Shreveport. I said, he probably got some bad memories. She said, yeah. I said, that was the only help I had during that time, so I'm mad at old John. They probably done something to him.
Yeah.
Stayed in that house for I don't know how long he stayed in the house before he died. It was a year or two. And that was pretty hard on him.
Yeah, he had to bring the oxygen. I remember Letty said he had to bring the oxygen in and out every time he needed a new tank. So the night he died, she said if John had been faster with the oxygen, but that Albert couldn't have lived with more oxygen. But she was just grieving about the night he died, and she said John was so slow with the oxygen or something like that. So I think you're right. I think that probably scarred him.
Old John, he got a beard and long hair. And she said Mary Ruth said she hates to meet up with him in dark alley.
Well, did Si and Toby go?
Si did. Si and Amanda went, but Toby, they built kind of a little cabin out there, or his daddy-in-law did build a cabin, nice. Had Home Depot come build like a two-story cabin back there, and then so many people from a hurricane all come up there, and so all Lisa's people come this weekend, and a bunch of them, and Toby said he got tired up with them and couldn't make it, but Si and Amanda come.
Well, they got their house straightened out since that movie.
Yeah, they've done a lot of work on that. I had new windows put in the house, where they're not in draft in there now. And he was painting. He come back. He's still working on the inside painting.
Yeah. Did y'all ever find those airheads and give them to him?
I'm looking at them right here. Pat just brought them to me. We tore his house up looking for them, but during her moving around, trying to get stuff situated for Melissa and these boys, she found them. She just brought them to me about 30 minutes ago. I'm looking at them over here now. I'm going to keep giving my bed to Toby's going. I broke up about an acre or so out here in front of my house to plant some peas. And he's going to Thursday if it's not raining, and when he's off, we're going to plant. We planted that whole garden, Daddy's old garden last year, and the damn deer eat every bit of it. Everybody in this country can't hardly plant nothing but the deer, you know.
For the what?
But old Jackson stays out there in that
The
front
deer.
porch all night. I'm hoping he'll keep run off these I got here in front of the house.
Well, that's the deer is bad around our place too. That Lucy said she sprayed everything with deer resistant, and before they left, and they went on a week vacation to the beach, and she said I've sprayed deer resistant on everything. So she's got peppers and tomatoes planted, but they'll come right up to the front window and eat on the shrubbery. While we look out the living room window, and they're standing right there in the flower bed eating the shrubbery.
Yeah, Amanda planted something right out there in front of Mama's house, got all a little ways from the house. Hell, they eat it down the ground. I don't know what the answer to them is. Dogs, the only thing I can think of. People said go to the barber shop, get human hair and put it in bags and hang it around. The old black woman said you got to get out there and pee all around your garden. And they want.
Well, they said coyote urine is what Willis told me. He said they sell it at all the nurseries, but if coyote urine is what he said you're supposed to spray.
That probably work too, yeah.
But I don't know. Lucy had something she sprayed around the house. I'll have to see if it works, because they'll come right up to your door.
Well, that is. They won't come. Well, we see them walking across right out there by the road, you know, but they don't come close to the house. I could call him across old Jackson. He chases every damn thing it'll run, you know. So he'll keep. But they coming up to the house. They probably, if it rains, whatever she sprayed, it'll wash it off.
Yeah.
I'd think about shooting them with a damn BB gun or something, burn them, you know.
Well, there sure is an abundance of them around our place anyway.
Y'all, he don't have a dog. Hank don't have a dog, does he?
No,
Well, this place is not, it's not fenced off anyway.
No, it's not fenced off. The house next door's got 2 big dogs in it, and they're fenced, and they do a lot of barking, and the deer will run. When they start barking, they'll run out of our yard even, because they bark real loud, but it'll get them. They'll start running. Sometimes we can just look out and see them running across the back of the lot.
Yeah. Well, how's the girls doing?
Yeah, they're doing good. I left Friday morning. Hank took me to the airport, and they were leaving Saturday morning to go down to North Carolina to the beach down there, and they'll stay till next Saturday. And I'm going home tomorrow, so we all got a little vacation.
All of us get together, you know, every chance we get. I told Ed if they didn't give him little parties like that, family wouldn't probably ever get together, you know.
Yeah, that's true. That I don't know, because people just don't go around and visit like we used to.
No.
Mother went to everybody's house at least once a week. She'd stop by all her sisters and visit.
Yeah, we was talking about, well, I had told Hardy, said he didn't know if Larry was really taking care of business like he should, you know, about getting things lined up for the next Labor Day, and just about every year they just get right up to the edge, that old man not cooking for him, and then all of a sudden he'll say he will. I said, well, Tobin, his partner, that policeman that Toby used to work with, Shreveport, he lives over there with Tobin. They went and bought they'd already been doing some fish fries. They got bought a trailer with a big cooker on it, you know, to cater fish fries. And somehow O'Keefe told his friend found run across Herschel Cobb's sister, and she had Herschel's old portable cooker, you know, big pit on wheels, and they bought that. And I was telling, and then Hardy got, well, that Herschel Cobb, you know, they bought that, and Hardy got to saying, well, ain't Eva have some friends? I said, yeah, Hazel Cunningham, I thought was old Herschel's sister. And, you know, he was saying, well, ain't Eva had a lot of friends she wasn't seen all the time. But, you know, she'd hang out up there at old Hazel Cunningham's till 10, 11 o'clock at night, and they come in here to that house, an empty house. That always worried me.
I know it, but Mother never, I don't think Mother ever was afraid. I don't think she was afraid, and she never locked the doors.
No, I was, you know, she had that old sister with her all the time.
But you know, Pee Wee Cunningham was in the, wasn't that, was she married to Pee Wee Cunningham? Who was Hazel's husband's name? Pee Wee. Wasn't he in the barbecue?
Was Hazel's husband, I think.
Well, he was in the barbecue business too, wasn't he?
Yeah, he had a place over there, by the old Keep Happy there on Market Street. Had a kind of a small place there. Sold hot tamales and barbecue and stuff. And that's the only one I know of him having. And he had that boy Johnny, and you know, there was always a lot of drama going on around Hazel and Johnny's wife and their kid. It was just, you know, not like all of our family, something going wrong every day with somebody, you know. Mom enjoyed that. She enjoyed getting into all that.
I know it. And then that girl that what was her name? Betty Ann lived there with Hazel, didn't she, Mark? Yeah.
Her and her husband lived there, and they had a kid.
Yeah, he was killed when he was.
That's right. I forgot about that.
James Jr. and when he was a teenager, I think. That was so tragic. He was there. That was their only child. I saw her years after that we moved back to Shreveport, and I saw Betty Ann, and she looked really bad.
How did that boy get killed?
He was on a motorcycle.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, well, Mama, she didn't, you know, she didn't spend a whole lot of time at that house by herself. She was always with somebody else. Betty and them, she spent a lot of time up there with Betty and them. They lived on Michelle. You know?
Yeah.
Did what she wanted to do. Going everywhere.
Where would y'all go, Mark, when you was with Mother?
Well, to Hazel's and to Opal Flowers and.
Yeah, I forgot about old Opal. Old Opal would sit up there and get drunk, wouldn't she, Mark?
Yeah.
Where would she get the alcohol?
I don't know.
She bring it
Here,
with her?
yeah.
I think she would pee on herself too. And Mother always complained because she would pee on herself.
And Miss Pickett, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Ruth Pickett. Oh Lord, she was.
I forgot about her, Rupert. Rupert was her husband.
Yeah, Rupert and Ruth.
I remember she had to put a pillow between her stomach and the steering wheel in the car because her steering wheel was rubbing on her stomach. So she kept a little pillow to put in between so she wouldn't get a burn on her stomach.
Yeah, well, you know, that's, like I say, Mom she liked to have something going on all the time. And somebody in all that crowd had a problem, she could help solve for them.
Well, and when Mother died and she was laid in state, you know, we received the visitors on Mother's Day, and the people that could pile through there, Barbara, I'll never forget. Just hundreds of people coming through there, and they'd all come by and tell me, "Your mother did this for me. Your mother did that for me." And one Mexican fella showed me your mother bought this for me, and he showed me his watch. So you know, she just
she was just really involved in a lot of people's lives, you know, and she enjoyed it. And I don't know of of any of her sisters that was like that. She was about the only one that wanted to always be helping somebody.
Yeah.
I think Grandpa was kind of like that. They say.
I think she was, and of course, when Mother and Daddy first married, she had the money, she had the means to help other people, but in later years, she didn't really have that much to give away.
Yeah, you know, she and Daddy would go in there. He kept his money in dollar bills to pay his hands because he wasn't paying them $3 or $4 a day. But he had a cigar box in his room with all them ones, and there he'd go in there and go count it. And goddamn, Eva done got my box. He'd go in there and get that payroll money out and do something with it.
Well, let's see. Did you say that Jared and Justin are going to be with Melissa?
Yeah, we, you know, on the far end of our house, up right next to the road, going up to Mama's size room, and we done fixed that up for Jared. Well, what Si and Toby did yesterday just hauled the beds mostly.
Yeah.
And Toby's room back here on the end of the old house. Well, that's where we put Justin. Him and his friend, her name's Rebecca. She drives, and they hauled those Justin around. They just come in a while ago. She said they stopped at Walmart and bought some of them beads, you know, to make necklaces and bracelets and things. They're back there now.
Well, what happened to the other girl?
Beth, well,
Yeah, Beth.
there's just kind of a group of friends there that Beth and Justin had to have somebody to drive them, you know, so
Yeah.
old Beth got to kind of started going with this other boy that drove, and then Justin, Rebecca showed up at that time, and friends with her now, you know. I guess Beth went back to live with her grandpa up there on Vista, where she's at now. But Rebecca come by and hauled old Justin all over the country, you know. They was coming across that bridge, that Jimmy Davis Bridge, and she run in the back of somebody. Called Melissa. Justin said, well, don't worry, Mom, we're not hurt. It's just a little fender bender. And Melissa said she got there, the whole front of that damn car had been torn. Hood was sticking up in the air.
Oh, Lord. Well, I remember them days. I'll tell you, it was all of them had wrecks eventually, but...
Yes, I told me shit. Toby run into somebody just like that, trying to drink coffee or spill some coffee or something, reached down, run in the back of somebody down there. He had no sign. Me and old Slim, most of the Slim worked on a 69 car, I think what it was, a sports car anyway, Camaro. Put motors in it and worked on it, and he drove it all, and he had a girlfriend in New Orleans. He'd go down there every weekend from Lafayette. Started home, had a bunch of stuff stacked up in the passenger seat where he couldn't hardly see. Pulled out on the highway, peeping through all that damn junk, didn't see a car coming, pulled out there, and the girl hit him doing about 50 miles an hour. T-boned that damn Camaro and bit it into a U.
Oh, Lord God.
But it had a good motor, and so they hauled it to a wrecking yard, and I went out there and put it on a trailer and brought it home, and we got a motor and pickup down here now, you know. But yeah, they both had all of them had wrecked. Goddamn Melissa. I had a pretty new Chevrolet, and she had a friend over at Lanham's in that cattle camp over there. For some reason, in the road curve, just as you got past that cattle camp, but there's plenty of room to go on through the cattle camp and then turn. But she had turned, and she beat the shit out of them doors on the right side of that car, turned down them posts, you know.
Oh, Lord.
So both my right-hand doors on that car was mashed in when she was learning to drive. But yeah, we've all been through them damn wrecks.
Yeah, and I can't afford to talk because I'm driving a car now that's got dents all over it. That's what I told somebody. Said, well, just go look out at my mother's car to see what kind of driver. If you wonder about what kind of driver she is, just check out all them dents.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm still driving that old 1980 or Apache is that old 1980 Pontiac. Hell, they run good. And if somebody does run into her, she got a little more metal around her. One of them gear cars.
Well, we just wanted to check in with you and.
Well, I'm so glad you get to visit. How's your health? You still?
Well, I'm doing good. My arthritis bothers me. When I'm sitting down and get up and start to walk, it takes me a while to get started. I just kind of feel like I'm decrepit, but it's just being, my arthritis kind of bothers me. But
yeah, I would even. But I went to the doctor, and hell, they run every kind of test on me they could run, and said they couldn't find nothing. They run a chest X-ray and a carotid artery or
carotid artery, yeah.
They wanted me to do a stress test, and I called up there and asked them what all that involved, and they said, well, we give you a shot to stress your heart. And you wait a while, then the doctor comes and puts you on the walker or something. I said, hey, I don't believe I want to do that. He said, well, he'll be right, the doctor will be right here. I said, well, he can't keep me from dying if something, y'all kill me up there with them damn shots. I had Pat cancel that.
Well, I've never had the thallium stress test. That's probably, but they put me on a treadmill one time and hooked me up to all kind of wires. I had a blood pressure cuff. I had wires. The doctor was sitting right there by me, but they damn near killed me. They was trying to get my heart rate up to a certain thing, and you have to almost run, and so they kept speeding up the treadmill, and I was saying, I can't go any faster. Well, just one more minute, just one more minute, just one more minute, and I was about to pass out. And when they finally slowed it down, I just fell off of it onto this. They had a couch there, and they kept saying, "Are you all right? Are you all right?" And I said, "No, I'm not all right." I mean, it's awful. I don't want another one of those.
Old Tommy Morrison said he was on that treadmill, and some way they could elevate that thing.
Yeah.
And the doctor said, well, can you go a little faster? He said, yeah, I guess so. He said, he heard that Dr. Morrison talking later over at the outside room. The doctor said, well, that's just a man thing. He said, he won't admit he can't do much more. I said they elevated that damn thing and sped it up. And when they finally stopped it, they gave him some water, and he wasn't even able to swallow it. He couldn't even drink damn water. So I heard enough about them stress tests. I don't think I'm gonna go up there. But what reason he want me to take one old doctor, Pat's doctor, he gave me an ultrasound, and not an ultrasound, but an EKG right there in the little examination room. And later on, Pat said, well, why do you want him to take that stress test? He said, well, that EKG showed he's had a heart attack. But I don't know what people have goddamn light heart attacks all the time. I don't know of anything I've ever felt. Of course, I don't know what a heart attack feels like, but I just don't think I can go through that now.
Well, I know when one time Miss Arrington had her first EKG, and they said it showed that she had something, and she didn't know of any time. She couldn't even remember ever having any chest pains or anything like that. She didn't.
I don't have chest pains. I get them old gas pains, but that's.
I don't see how you could have a heart attack and not have chest pains. I don't know, but that's what they told her, and eventually they wanted to do open heart surgery on her, bypass surgery.
Like a lot of them surgery things, stents, everybody for a long time that was a big deal on them stents. Now they're saying them stents don't do no good, Putting that open up your arteries and all that kind of stuff.
Well, when it's my time to go, I'll go. I'd rather die at home or walking around than die in a hospital having a test.
Well, I know of 3 people right now in the last 2 or 3 years that went in and walked in them hospitals and come out on a damn slab. It's too much staph infection up there, unless you just have to. I may have to go up there and get operated on, but I sure hope I don't, I mean, they just go in. This one guy down here below me, he he just retired from the fire department, probably in his late 40s, and went in for some kind of colonoscopy. He couldn't have a bowel movement, and goddamn, a year later, he went in. He got staph infection bad. They had to put him in a induced coma, and after about a year, he finally come home and tried to get out in the hayfield and do something. Got dehydrated. Hell, he's back in the hospital again. He'd probably never be all right.
Yeah, I know it. It's
He was a damn healthy-looking man. He just couldn't take a shit. I mean, I wish old Rodney wish he'd have took some damn black draw. Going up there at that damn hospital.
That's the truth. I know it. You can get in a lot more trouble in a hospital than you can anywhere else.
Yeah.
Well, Barbara, I'm going to let you go. I'm glad Melissa's going to be with y'all. That ought to be nice.
Well, I don't know if this is not her. You know, Melissa tries to run things. Her pet. I don't know how long that's going to last.
Well, maybe she'll get her a trailer pretty soon.
She will. But her house is supposed to close this next weekend, and she'll have somebody to do something with.
Yeah.
Well, okay, well, tell Charlotte I found them airheads, and they right here.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I'm glad you called, sister. Let us hear from you.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.